All right, so you guys have heard me talk about on this channel how much I loved that trade that we did. That was my previous video that I made. However, this is an offseason move here that I actually really like. Okay, this pickup of Ty Montgomery. And if you guys remember Cordero Patterson on the Patriots in 2018, that went really well. I think the Patriots did an excellent job utilizing Cordero Patterson. And not only was he a great rushing player for us, but also I think he was an excellent receiver, which was really awesome to see. He is 6'2" and runs a 4.42. Cordero Patterson, that is. So it makes sense that he was a good receiver. He's 31 years old now. That's crazy to think about. I guess it's been 4 years since he was on the Patriots, which is also equally crazy to think about because that feels like recent history, but it's getting kind of like old history, which is crazy. Ty Montgomery is 29 years old. He's not necessarily old. He does have similar size to Cordero Patterson. He's 2 inches shorter, though, but he is 216 pounds. He's significantly slower, though. He runs a 4.55, which is significantly slower than Cordero Patterson's 4.42. So I will say that. Now, Ty Montgomery's been around for quite a while. He played on Green Bay from 2015 in through a bit of 2018, where I believe he was traded to the Baltimore Ravens, but perhaps he was cut and then ended up on the Baltimore Ravens. And then the next season in 2019, he was on the New York Jets, which I don't even remember that. And then he's been on New Orleans for 2 seasons now. His best years were in Green Bay, definitely. He's been consistently a good running player, I think, because he is technically listed as a wide receiver, so it's kind of easier to trick people into thinking we're passing, and then we end up handing it off to him. And that makes it a little bit easier to run. We know that, obviously. So he does have good rushing grades. His receiving grades have fallen off a little bit over the years. And overall, last season, he only had a 51.4 overall grade from Pro Football Focus, but his rushing grade was a 69. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can kind of make him a dual threat again by getting him back into the receiving game, because it seems like it's been a few seasons since he's been utilized, in a good way in that fashion. It seems like in New Orleans is the only place that he's really struggled in the passing game overall, and then his rookie season in Green Bay as well. But he struggled at everything in his rookie season, it looks like, in 2015. So it's tough to say. I think if the Patriots can find a way to utilize him, he could significantly have an improved season this upcoming year, and maybe for a couple of years to come, which is pretty interesting. But I think overall, these kind of dual threat receiving, running players, the Patriots tend to do good with. So that's why I'm fairly optimistic about this one. Do I think he's as talented as Cordero Patterson? I don't think so. But if it can turn out anything like that, like let's say it's like Cordero Patterson light, and he's about half as productive as Cordero Patterson, I'd be pretty happy with that. I think that could add some dynamics to the offense that could be pretty useful. Overall, this offseason has been 90% losses and disappointment, 10% things to be happy about. And this is pretty much one of the two things I'm happy about this offseason so far, out of like probably 20 things. So I'm not going to try to act like only good things are going on, but I'm trying to stay in a positive mindset right now. But I will start touching on the things that I have not liked. Not necessarily, some of them aren't necessarily the Patriots' fault, but we will break that down at a certain point. But for now, I'm kind of just going over the things I like. There will be plenty of things to go over that I do not like, though, in the near future. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Subscribe for the best Patriots content on YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next video.